It's Cubs versus White Sox. Little crosstown rivalry action today, and Cubs starter Ben Brown is back out for the third inning, and this inning does not start off well for him. He gives up back-to-back singles to Sosa and Baldwin. And this is bad news for Ben Brown because he is significantly worse with runners on base. As you can see here, his OPS jumps from 739 to 926. So hitters basically go from being league average to becoming Kyle Schwarber. So this is not a good situation for Ben Brown. However, he does get the strikeout here, so it is one down, and now he's got Chase Meadroth. Brown is going to get down in this count 2-1, but on the next pitch, he's going to get Meadroth to pop up to the right side of the infield. But Hoerner's going to let it drop. He scoops it up. He throws to third base, and he is out. That is a double play. What a play by Nico Hoerner. Okay, so did you follow all that? It took me a second to figure this all out as well, so let's break it down. So first of all, we can see the second base umpire here calls infield fly rule. So just as a refresher, what is the infield fly rule? Well, when there are two runners on like this with less than 2 outs, if there's a pop-up on the infield, it's infield fly. Basically, they want to protect the runners in this situation. Like, let's say there's no infield fly called. If the fielder lets it drop, then he could easily just throw to third, boom, throw to second, double play. They do not want that double play happening. So if you're a runner in this situation, you know you don't have to go anywhere. As soon as infield fly is called, the batter is out, so you don't have to go. However, let's look at this from the infielder's perspective. If you're Nico Hoerner, why not let the ball drop? I mean, the batter is out, so you don't have to catch it. Why not drop it and just see if a runner panics and thinks he needs to run? Now, that's easier said than done. I know some players get worried that the ball's going to take a weird bounce, and then a smart runner would be like, oh, I knew you were going to do that, and then I'm going to take an extra base, and then that's embarrassing. But I'd say if you're in a good position to throw, then why not do it? And no offense, this is a great team to try it against. The White Sox are a pretty young team. Why not see if a runner panics? And sure enough, the prophecy is fulfilled. Poor Lennon Sosa here gets confused and thinks he needs to go. He starts sprinting for third base. Hoerner picks that up, throws a dart, and he is out. And then we can see the third base coach sort of explaining to Sosa afterwards, like, yeah, so here's what happened. And also, shout out to Matt Shaw, the third baseman, for tagging the runner here. If Shaw wasn't aware of what was going on, he would have just tried to stand on third base to get the force out. But he knew what was going on. He knew there was no force play, had to tag in that situation, double play. So it's a great play by the Cubs. I love when defenses try this out, and the White Sox maybe need a little refresher on how the infield fly rule works.